Hey everyone, it's Georgie here, and I'm sorry I have not been updating recently. My internet's been on a threat, so I've been watching. I was still online because I was watching YouTube videos. I didn't really feel like it sometimes, and sure enough, well, I have been updating videos, but not my face, because sometimes I don't like looking on my own face. Anyway, I'm talking about one particular video I've been seeing is the Pokemon X, Y, and C's Team Flair arc, as people call it, and it's pretty cool, I must admit. But I seen the episode 39, pretty much the was it the second episode of the Team Flair arc, where Ash gets captured. That people might find cool or something. I don't know. Actually, it's his second time getting hit by Confuse Ray. He got hit by that Pseudo-Rudo evolution, which is the dark grass type, whatever it is. Yeah, the dark grass type. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about, the English dub versus the Japanese one, and sure enough, I seen the Pokemon, some reactions of the Japanese one, which is weird. I can't find the English dub reactions or something, because I seen the how much they changed Pokemon episode 40, ripping at the dreams, or whatever it's called. I seen how much it's different. Like, for example, when Ash on episode 39 Towering Takeover, it changed the positions of the hands pretty much when Ash was hanging there. 39, it was outwards. The arms were outwards, like some sort of crucifix shape, and yeah, crucifix shape, and but then on episode 40 they had changed it, had to lower it down, the arms a bit, maybe because not defend religion or something. I'm sure it was social justice warriors or something to do with it. Anyway, yeah, he wasn't really in a crucifix position because his legs are wide apart, so the legs are apart, so bolted together. But I think it's because of other reasons. Anyway, episode 40, and I've seen the reactions to Japanese dub, and yeah, the Japanese dub. I've seen the original, and sure enough, they have changed it. Like I said, they pretty much moved the hands a bit on in the English dub, and for when Ash was being controlled by Lysander, trying to be controlled, there's differences in that, since one thing for certain, though, as in the Japanese version he was screaming in pain, against the English one he was just in a trance, but it didn't really make sense. Anyway, when it was like hung up in a different way in the 40th episode of that arc, he pretty much when they zoomed into him when he said "No, you're wrong," when he didn't really see his hand. I don't understand why they do that. I don't understand in Japan they have you can't really see their eyes when they're sad or something. You just see shadow or something, where you can still see your eyes anyway. That part, his arms are clearly hung up in a crucifix shape, in a crucifix way, but they changed it for some reason. I think it's a few continuity errors in there. Just wait till that hits everything wrong with Pokesins. Wait until those episodes get hit if it's still running. Because right now the Pokesins videos are just still in Generation 1, because Generation 1 had a few glitches here and there because it was early, and yeah, because it was early, and even Japan had problems animating back then. And anyway, yeah, they probably would have changed it, especially like I said, in the controlling, when he got controlled, Ash was screaming in pain in the Japanese version, but they changed it into a trance because perhaps so it don't be too scary for kids or something. I think wrestling cartoons, when like action comedy cartoons like Avatar: The Last Airbender, characters do pretty much scream in pain. Yeah, I just heard something, so it could be my hamster. Anyway, the episode. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't blame him. Actually, when did Ash last scream in pain on the series? I don't really think he actually did. And of course, it's strange how Sarah Machani does. I mean, literally, the voice acting was excellent, in my opinion, because you can actually hear the voice actors trying their best to be like the characters. Like I said, Sarah Machani, or wherever you pronounce her end name. She's trying her best to sound like upset, frustrated in a way, that sort of thing, and scared, and pretty much what Ash is, pretty much, especially when he wakes up from being in a trance, or when he's actually getting knocked out by the confused Ray. And sure enough, when he's talking to Alan, in that sort of way, you can actually hear her, and she's doing really well. And the voice actor for Alan is doing really well as well. Doing pretty well as well. I know in Japan they had to change it, just like in the originals, because it was under 4 kids at the time. You remember 4 kids? I like to call it 4 kids. They call kids the episode. I don't know why the position of the hands was probably changed due to religion problems, and the scream I understand, because it's quite scary for kids. It's quite scary hearing like a beloved character screaming in pain. In Japan is okay, but in other parts of the world it's not. Yeah, I'm sorry about the jumbled up words. I woke up early, and sure enough, this has been plaguing my mind since I've seen the episode, and I just had to get it out. And I hope I get to upload this soon. I hope you originally like, comment, and subscribe. And I don't really care how many subscriptions I have, because I've seen what could happen if you have too many. It's known as the YouTube curse or something. If you have more than 1,000 subscribers, something happens to you or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, anyway, yeah, but it's probably quite similar to what the Disney curse does to people. I think it mostly affects women, and sure enough, what I heard about the new Pokemon Sun and Moon series is going to end up on Disney XD. So basically, Disney probably will have their point of view of what things could be put inside, what things can be put inside Pokemon and that sort of thing. I hope they keep the original voice actors. Although, like I said about Sarah Machani, when she first got the role, I think it's after 4 Kids reign on Pokemon. Yeah, after 4 Kids reign on Pokemon, they changed the voice actor from Veronica Taylor. Yeah, Veronica Taylor, she's pretty good doing the voice of Ash, because she's been doing that ever since Generation 1. And then in Generation 5 or something, was it Generation 4? Ruby and Sapphire, I think that's when they changed the voice actor. I think they changed her to Sarah Machani, something like that. Yeah, so they changed it to Sarah Machani in the Ruby and Sapphire or something. So I'm watching the movies. I'm watching the movies right now, and sure enough, they have to sound like change. And sure enough, Sarah does try her very best to impersonate Veronica a bit. Perhaps they know each other, because apparently people in the anime biz work with each other. Yeah, they worked with each other, probably, because you kind of recognize certain voice actors. Now, you could kind of recognize, like I said, Veronica Taylor, Sarah Machani, Billy Bob Johnson, Dan Green. You recognize him as the. You know what's weird to me? How come One Punch Man is popular, but Beiye has not even had an English translation yet? Why hasn't it had Funimation dub? Because Funimation's known for dubbing. I'm sure now they have not made an English dub of One Punch Man yet. And better yet, it's still in a Japanese version, even though how popular it is. They should really make a dub for it. Yeah, they should really make a dub of One Punch Man, even though it's just like on the website or something. Anyway, like I said, perhaps Dan Green could do a voice of that guy, because of his voice being so like heroic. Because he does a voice of that character Yu-Gi-Oh on the Yu-Gi-Oh original Yu-Gi-Oh series. So Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of popular in the UK. Yeah, it's kind of popular in the UK. But, well, we did kind of show all the series, because recently we did get the Sexal series, and yeah, that ended. It was on, like, Boomerang on Cartoon Network, and then it was on the channel called Kicks, which is pretty much for Hub. It's pretty much a dummy ground channel. It's where channel cartoons which not other companies want. Other, like, TV show companies do not want in the UK. So they just like dump it all over on Kicks, Pop, and Pop Max. Pop Max used to be a Pop Girl, because I probably changed it because I just realised that having a channel just for one gender, although Kicks is mostly for boys, but some girls like gross out humour. You just think of girls like cutesy little perfume creatures, but it's not true. I'm a girl. I like fart jokes. Yeah, I like fart jokes. I like things like that. I like things like that. But not too much. Anyway, guys, I've just been ranting. I was supposed to talk about the Pokemon X, Y, and Z series. About how much the translation's different to what the original was. Because I watched the reaction video of Pokemon. I watched the original reactions to that episode, but most more Japanese. Perhaps is when the big football player before it came out in like America or England or something. Anyway, guys, I might do a thing about feminists or something like next time, and actually I do have a video on that, but anyway, I might do a video on a reaction to feminists or something, because that was pretty interesting, social justice warriors, and people say I'm kind of a feminist myself, but I know that somewhere in the opposite universe is a masculists, which is pretty much men, feminists kind of thing, because I know women usually have upper hand and other things apart from the toilets. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this rant I just had. Sorry I sound a bit tired because of other things. Yeah, I'm holding a Build-A-Bear Pikachu. I like to call Build-A-Chew. Anyway, guys, this is Georgie signing out. And just remember, people should be happy who... Just remember, online friends are not your real friends unless you know them in real life.